Hi, Scorpio. All right, so these are your messages for the week, and if you're looking to get a private reading with me, I do link my email in the description box. I am once again using the red fairy tarot and the golden tarot for this week's reading, unless, of course, I go off the rails and at some point change it to something else. All right, so for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what do they need to know? We're now in Mercury retrograde. I think we're going to Jupiter retrograde, tomorrow or something. So I know we have like 5 retrogrades this month, so this ought to be interesting. For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. My heart's kind of racing, so that's for you. Somebody has some weakness on their left side. And I'm seeing like, it looks like a bulldog. Pretty sure it's a bulldog. Okay. Oh boy, okay. So you got left out of something. This is going to piss you off, whether it's financial or emotional. You got left out of something, and now you're waiting on whether or not you're going to hear from this person for an explanation, for some clarity. You will, okay? It's not going to make you feel better. It's not, unfortunately. I don't believe this person has any regret about what they're doing to you or what they've said to you or what they left you out of. So this is something you're going to have to cope with, I guess. And it does look like you have some anxiety over it. You could be feeling like you're aging really rapidly right now over the next few weeks. You're just feeling kind of like, kind of exhausted, you know? And you will be hearing about some sort of celebration over also pregnancy or somebody becoming very successful. Mostly it's going to be pregnancy. For most of you, you're going to hear about a pregnancy. But for those of you that are like, no, I don't know anybody that reproduces, you could be hearing about somebody else's success. And yes, you will think this is good. This is not a negative thing by any means. You are having a really hard time coping with something, though. For some of you, it could even be an ailment on top of this stress, or maybe the stress is causing an ailment. But I do see some of you coming down with some sort of ailment. Please, Elvis, not right now. Or even somebody very close to you having some sort of ailment. Yeah. Person could be at a distance. I'm hearing tethered. I'm not really sure what that's about. It does look like you're missing somebody at a distance as well. Even if this person is not sick, you are missing somebody at a distance. Somebody that you're emotionally attached to. I'm seeing electrical issue, almost like a power outage. And like you definitely feel somebody in your presence that's passed on. Feminine energy. Does look like somebody may end up trying to reconcile with you. This person does keep tabs on you. They're very quiet. They're very shy. That's how you'll know who it is. They speak honestly and truthfully, but not always tactfully. So they could offend you easily. I don't see you coming to terms with this reconciliation. It's almost like, okay, you know, I'll hear you out. We can go over the movements, so to speak, but there's no reconciliation to be had, okay? Even if you still care about them, you know that this person just doesn't need to be in your life. Again, we're in Mercury retrograde. It's typically when that happens, right? I see you jumping into something new as far as finances go. For some of you, you have to travel for work, or you're traveling a long distance for something financial, and it turns out in your favor. Some of you, you could be selling something. So anything from selling a car to selling a home, a business, and that's where your financial abundance will be coming from. But I think for most of you, it's something else. I do see someone coming to visit you. This is a good thing. So somebody's been away for a while and they will be visiting, and it looks like you're pretty happy about it. Could be a family member, friend, whatever the case. Heavy on the fire sign. Somebody who mirrors you, somebody who acts similar to you, or maybe even looks similar to you. And it does look like you are healing emotionally from something over the next few weeks. You're actually going to heal a lot faster than you think. So even if you're like right now in one of those states of, you know, confusion, upset, stress, that's not going to last very long. So maybe once we're at the end of November, you're going to feel like a completely new human being, hopefully. And I do see you getting a book or being given a book that's going to be important to you in the next few weeks. Elvis, not right now. I promise he's a good dog, but every time I say that, he does something stupid. Does look like you're protecting your peace at this time against somebody. Could be in Aries, doesn't have to be, but it's definitely somebody who's older and very set in their ways. They don't agree with everything that you do. Doesn't have to be work related, could be family member, but they're passing some judgment on you over the next few weeks, and I feel like you should just keep your guard up and just let them say whatever they say, let them do whatever they do, and just kind of, you know, back up a little bit. Some of you are making a new decision about a person. Could be a romance, doesn't have to be, but I see like a almost like they're putting a spell on you, and not literally, okay, but like you're under some sort of like you're again, you could be falling in love. Okay, it's as simple as that. I don't think that this is a friendship. This looks like a romance. Could be new, or maybe you're currently in one and you're just feeling like that abundance from this person. Somebody's giving you the evil eye. They feel like you've wronged them in some sort of way. It doesn't matter if you didn't, okay? And yeah, they're sending you some bad energy. So if you're feeling kind of down and out, like unusual energy, it's probably from them. Especially if there's nothing going on, you're like, why do I feel like this? I don't know why I'm seeing a conspiracy theory that's going to like get you going as well. Something, you'll go down that rabbit hole of what, I wonder if this is true kind of thing. I do that all the time. I get it. I do want to say I think this person's working against you, whoever it is. And I don't think you're aware that they feel this way. Somebody will be telling you. If you're waiting on any sort of justice, whether that's karmic or otherwise, it will happen in divine timing, just not as soon as you hoped. And even if you've had to fight for a position or fight somebody at work or fight for some sort of financial situation, again, it's going to go in your favor. It's just not going to come at the time you think it is, okay? And watch out for anybody trying to use you financially and or get something from you. Because as soon as you do give them something or help them out in any sort of financial way, they'll be gone, okay? They're just here. They're just like a scavenger, basically. Some of you could be, if you're in a romance, you guys could be taking it to the next level. Again, if you're not, you will be meeting somebody soon, okay? So if you're like, no, I hate people, sorry, you know, that doesn't mean they hate you back. Because I'm seeing a passionate situation. I'm seeing engagement. I'm seeing, you know, love blossoming. And again, it doesn't have to be right now, guys. This could be, I don't know where you are on the timeline. This could be not till spring, okay? So wish fulfillment, though, it's dropping a heavy burden. And I'm getting the marriage card. So Scorpio, be prepared. Somebody is giving up some sort of religious practice. Doesn't have to be you. It could be somebody you're close to, but it does look like it's probably you. And looking at new options and opportunities for self-development and or spirituality. It's almost like you're getting a calling to go in a certain direction, something that just resonates with you more. I like these new opportunities. The wheel is spinning. So if you've been feeling stagnant, if you've been feeling like things aren't really going in your favor, that's going to change. Especially going into the newer seasons, I would say, like, especially going into the new year, things are going to change drastically. I personally, guys, and I do want to do a 2026 prediction, like, bonus. Maybe I'll do it. I don't know if I should do it this week or wait till Mercury retrograde's over, but I am telling you, I really strongly feel like 2026 is going to be very, very different, whether it's good or bad. I do not see it being a typical year. And I've been sensing that for a while now. So, and I'm sure if you ask anybody that does this kind of work, any sort of divination at all, I think most would be in agreement. It's going to be very different. I do see things transpiring for you. Somebody who has an addiction might go back to it. They're in your energy. I don't think it's you. They may even have, if it's not an addiction, they may even have like some sort of mental illness. They're going to be getting worse. Yeah, it's saying to protect yourself. Make sure you don't take their calls and or indulge in their crazy. And you're missing somebody. Oh, okay, it's like from earlier. You're missing somebody that probably passed on. Working towards your 10 of Cups, which I do think at this time your 10 of Cups is coming from a love connection for the majority of you, okay? And you will have some sort of financial crisis, but it's nothing that lasts long. Your finances look good in the future, they do, but it could be something like paying off a loan that you've been, putting off. Maybe a court proceeding, like there's something major that you're going to have to pay. It's going to be kind of disappointing. But again, going into the future, your finances look pretty stable. All right, so Aries through Pisces, how do they feel about Scorpio? Aries through Pisces, how do they feel about Scorpio? Aries thinks you are the devil. They may even have nightmares about you, or vice versa. Taurus wants to invest in you. Gemini can't make a decision to save their life. It's you or somebody else. Cancer wants to build with you. Leo is looking at other options. Virgo is on the defense but thinks you guys could still have a connection. Libra wants to reconcile with you, or they're a soulmate. Scorpio to Scorpio. Yeah, somebody's going to walk away. Could be a third party. Sagittarius is feeling left out, wants to be on their own. Capricorn wants to move forward with something, especially if it's business related. Aquarius feels like the wounded warrior. You guys could work this out if you wanted to. And Pisces and you, there's some heartbreak, but you guys could reconcile. All right, guys, I don't think that was too bad of a read. I've been worried all weekend about what it was going to look like because I really feel like this heavy, heavy energy from this retrograde right now. And I know, like I said, we have other retrogrades coming in as well, so I just never know what it's going to look like week to week. So, all right, guys, have a great week. Let me know what you want for bonuses this week. I'm taking, lots of opinions. I'm going to try to get up as much as I possibly can while we're all kind of waiting to see what the retrogrades are going to do to us.